What is going on, YouTube guys? We're back again with a penny hunt, and today Silver Life brought us this box. We went out for dinner and he brought us this box. It's still hot from being in the trunk of the car. It was 100 degrees out today, and not only is the temperature hot, but I think this might be a hot box, guys. We got a lot of copper enders on these, and not just copper. We got a wheatie ender, so that's pretty awesome. I'm excited to get into it, so let's go. All right, guys, we are starting off with the ender roll. I wanted to see what we got in the ender. Hopefully it's something good. Let's check it out together. And the backside looks pretty worn. I'm gonna say probably 40s or 50s. Something's going on there on the leaf. I don't know if that's just crud. It might just be crud. Let's flip it and see. And it's a 1944 Philadelphia. It's got a lot of schmutz all over it. Only my second roll, guys, and we've already got another wheatie. We may have a hot box here. Pretty excited. I brought in a little extra light so I could really see the dates. And there's our wheatie right there. Let's zoom in. Look at all these. Look how dirty that copper looks. Those are copper for sure. That one looks kind of coppery next to it, but it's not. It's 2016. Let's see what we got. All right, backside definitely looks worn. I'm gonna say 40s again. That looks to me 40s. 1941, almost into the 30s. That would be amazing. Let's see if we can go any lower than that. All right, our next find was not a wheatie, but Canadian, 1987, so it's not an oldie. And for copper, I've got 10 out of this roll, so that's 20% of the roll was copper. All right, the very next roll, no wheaties or anything, but just wanted to show you, I got 13 copper pennies out of this roll. That's 26% of that roll was copper. So this is a really awesome box. All right, we have a wheatie next roll, and it's right there. Let's take a look and see if we have anything else that we can see. Again, a lot more copper. That looks like a copper 82. That's a copper. A lot of copper in this box. It's so awesome. What's that? That's copper for sure. 62. What's that? 71. All right, let's go ahead and see what we got here. This looks pretty worn. Guys, this looks pretty worn. I'm gonna say 20s or 30s. 20s or 30s, unless it's just really, really worn. Let's find out. 3, 2, 1. Hey, we got 30s. All right, I was right. Almost into the 20s. Wow, 1930 Philadelphia. Pretty sure that is a common coin, and it's got a little ding there, but I'll take it. That's awesome. We're in the 30s. Hopefully we can go even lower. Just a couple rolls later, we still have a ton left, guys. And I just got another wheatie. And let's just look and see if we got anything else. There's a 70D. I want that 70S small date. And it's right there. This one happened to be date side up. There's another 70D right there. This one happened to be date side up, and it is a 1952D. We'll check it for RPMs and keep on going. We have another wheatie, guys, and it's right there. Let's see if we have anything else. I haven't looked through everything yet. And all right, so I think that's gonna be it. Let's go ahead and see what we got here. Zoom in. And I don't think we're gonna have another 30s. That looks pretty good. The wheat hairs look pretty good. I'm gonna say 50s. Oh, 44D. 44D, pretty good for a 44D. It's even got a little bit of original luster on it. All right, we have wheatie number 6, guys, right there. Again, a lot of copper in these rolls. I cannot believe how much copper I'm getting. I don't see any other wheaties, but let's go ahead and see what we got. All right, let's look at the back. The back looks pretty decent. You can see the wheat hairs. I'm going to say 40s or 50s. And it's 58 last year wheat penny. Just got our second Canadian of the box right there. Let's see what we got. And that is going to be 1989. We'll set that over there. Let's just look and see if we have anything else in here. Again, a lot of copper in these. I'm loving it. Oh, what's that? 75. And I don't see any wheaties. Let's keep moving on. All right, guys, we've got another wheatie in the box. This makes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is going to make number 7 for the box, and you can see it right there. Let's zoom in. There it is. Let's see if we had anything else in here. Got some copper there. What is that? 75. That one's copper. Oh, that's copper too. Okay, there's our wheatie. Okay. A lot of copper in that one. Okay, let's get rid of that paper. There we go. Make it a little bit easier. All right. Dang. That one's copper. Dude, there's a ton of copper in this roll. Hold on, let me zoom in here. 1980, that one's copper. What's that? 81, that one's copper. That one's copper. Copper. What the heck? Not copper, 2020. Another copper. Copper. Not copper. Dude, this is a ton of copper. I've been getting a lot of copper in these rolls, but this is ridiculous. 81, that's another copper. Not copper, 2020. 71, copper. 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 Good night. Dude, this is ridiculous. Okay, 98. Oh, we could check that for the wide AM. It's the close AM, so that one is not a variety. But dude, this is ridiculous, guys. That is there's another copper right there. That one's got a bite out of it. Let's check and see what we got for our wheatie. We ended up getting a wheatie in the roll as well. And then I'm going to count up the coppers, guys, and see how much copper. That is ridiculous. All right, there's our wheatie. Let's flip it. 3, 2, 1. And 1946. It looks like it's got some road rash there on his face. That's still okay. We'll take it. Let's count up all this copper, and we'll give you a grand total and see what we got. Most of the rolls have been having around 20 to 25% copper, maybe give or take. All right, so let's count them up. Holy cow, guys. So I just got done pulling out all the coppers. There are 43 coppers in this one roll. That has to be my best copper roll ever, not including bank wrapped rolls. I have gotten full rolls of copper and bank wrapped, but rolls like this from a bank in the wild, that's a ton of copper. Only 7 of them ended up being zinc. We ended up getting a wheat penny out of there, 1940, what was it? 46. Then I got these 2 really nice examples, 78, almost uncirculated, and this beautiful 1960 with beautiful toning. That is a large date right there. But that has got to be the most copper I've ever got out of one bank roll. And you think about it, 2 to 3 cents a piece, that making money right there, guys. All that is going into my copper bank. We have wheatie number 8 for the box, and that is right there. Let's go ahead and zoom in and find out what we have. Again, this one looks pretty decent. A little bit of wear there. I'm going to say 40s or 50s. And again, we have a 46D, and what is going on there? Almost looks like a lamination peel, but I think it's just some junk. All right, guys, we've come to the end of the video. Last roll, we didn't get any wheaties. A little bit of copper. It really slowed down toward the end. But let's go ahead and check out what all we ended up with. Got a pretty good box here. 44. We got a 41. There's our 1930. That's the oldest. Then we ended up with a 52, 44, Focus, 58D. Made a 46, and then the last one, I think I said it was a 46, and it's actually a 1940. I misread the date. Overall, not too bad of a box. Lots of Wheaties, tons and tons of copper. Guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. We'll see you next time, and as always, happy hunting.